All right, we are here with Coach Mark Halvorson. Mark, we are at the OTC, going through a little training camp here. Can you talk about the camp, how things going, getting to work with a couple of your athletes, and you brought a couple athletes up here. Can you talk about how everything's going with that?
Yeah, everything's going good. I brought a couple kids down with the camp, so they're training with the college athletes that are here. Cody brought some college athletes in. Isaiah Verone is here. He's on the junior world team. I'm one of the coaches this year for the junior world Greco team. It's the primary reason I came in to get these guys started on their training, and it's been good. The college kids are learning a lot about Greco-Roman wrestling. Momir is doing a great job with them and showing them a lot of good technique, and then we've been working on it, reinforcing it, and they're learning how to wrestle Greco-Roman. They seem to be having a good camp and enjoying what they're learning, so there's a lot of learning going on.
Yeah, can you talk a little bit about your program? You have a lot of coaching experience, and you've had guys have success on the national, international level. Can you talk about your program a little bit?
Yeah, I'm the head coach at De La Salle High School in Concord, California, and we have a pretty successful program. As far as we've taken fourth in the state a couple of times, and we've won our section 5 times in a row, and our section duels 7 years in a row. So we have a lot of kids coming through the program, and 2 of the kids here, Nate and Andrew Cervantes, wrestle for De La Salle, and they're prepping for the nationals. I'm also the head coach at the Community Youth Center, the CYC in Concord, California, and we have 250 kids in that program, and we've been very successful with state championships, and we have a lot of kids have been very successful at Greco-Roman wrestling on a national, and now we have kids on an international level. We have Robbie Smith, who's our first wrestler to make a senior world team. Nico Trigas, who won the universities this year, has come out of our program. He's in Russia right now at the University World Championships. And we have Luke Sheridan, who was with me at the Youth Olympic Games in 2010, last year in Thailand at the Junior Worlds, and he's going to wrestle this year in Bulgaria at the World Championships. So we're excited to have 3 kids that have come through our program wrestling in the World Championships this year.
Yeah, so you mentioned those three wrestlers right there. What does it mean to you to have that kind of success with your wrestlers coming up? Maybe just your personal experience with that journey.
Oh, it's a great experience. Like Robbie Smith has been working with him since he's 8 years old, and his development through his adolescence and then high school, and then as an adult now, and then him making a world team was just fantastic to see to be with him through the whole process. Same thing with Luke Sheridan and Nico. They came in as young kids, but the nice thing about it is Robbie mentors Luke, and Nico this week was mentoring our kids that are here training. So the rewarding part is the culture we've developed and how the older guys mentor the younger kids and really identify with our CYC program, what we're doing there, and they come back and train with the kids and teach them. And now the kids at our program see they can be just like that. They've got be at a world championship or on a senior world team, so they've got something to look for because Robbie, Luke, and Nico came through the program just like they did or are.
And you talk about that culture a little bit. Just for the other coaches out there who might be watching this, what's the most important thing to develop that culture, of success that you've been able to develop?
I think the big part of it is the kids really identify with the younger kids, and it's a family in a sense that, Robbie Smith, I know he loves Luke Sheridan and he'll do whatever he can for Luke Sheridan, and Luke really looks up to Robbie, and, the kids really look up to the older kids, and, the generations as we cycle kids out, they can still identify with the kids in the program, and they talk to them and help them out. So culturally, it's just the generations of wrestlers that come through and still identifying with our program and liking what we're doing and understanding it and helping the kids. So the best part again is the older guys helping the younger guys and coaching them through it. So it's nice.
So what's it like being able to coach at a world level?
A world level it's great. I love it. It's just the intensity's great. It's just culturally, it's different being at the tournaments, being the coaches, everything's the intensity's a lot higher. And, it's just like Momir's been preaching all week in practice. when you have a chance to score, you got to score. You got a chance to pin somebody, you got to be a killer. You got to pin them, because you might not get a chance to do that. You might have one chance in the match to score, so you got to do it and stay in the match and stay in the fight. And Momir's really been reiterating that to the older guys and the younger guys this week. And I had Andy Bisick. I was one of the coaches on 2016, and watching him here at camp too, so that's kind of fun, and his development. And he's actually worked with the younger kids too, so that's kind of cool. But I can see his overall development, how he's done and how he's progressed too. And just like Momir's saying, you got to be a killer out there. Sometimes you got to get that point and be stingy, and it's a different level at the world level. You can't hang out. You got to score when you can, stay in great position all the time.
Awesome. Great stuff, Coach. I appreciate your time, and best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Yeah.